All right, everybody, welcome back to this episode of Dropping the Buck with your host, your boy here. Before we get into this episode, I'd like to shout out our sponsor for today for the week, and it is my friends at pensandaces.com. Now, what Pens and Aces what they are is a golf merch website to get all your upgrades, all your stuff needed for your golf apparel, for your favorite off-season pastime, to keep you swinging shape. Not only feel good, but look good too, with head covers, new golf bags, new golf apparel. Go check them out and use promo code BUCK2026. That's right, BUCK with capital B, 2026. To get 20% off your very first purchase. Now let's get right into it. Starting with today, there's only 3 matchups because, again, Gary Bettman likes to give us that roller coaster for the first couple days of the new calendar week. The Lightning and Stars, the Red Hot Lightning versus the Dallas Stars, which is our mediocre team. Just no win for them to break out. Now, tomorrow, January 19th, we got a couple big names. The Red Hot Sabres are visiting the Red Hot Hurricanes. Will be a barn burner, ready to go. The Capitals, basement team, versus, again, the number one hottest team in the league, the Colorado Avalanche. That'll be on at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got the Minnesota Wild, which they have been on kind of a slide, visiting the roller coaster Maple Leafs. Let's see if their cup parade is officially on after tomorrow, or if they want to cancel it. Now, 2 of the bottom teams in the league also play on the 19th, where the Jets visit Chicago. Again, 2 basement teams. The Jets, I'm sorry. The Blackhawks, let's see how Connor Bedard actually does, because we all know he's the one and only good person on your team. And then we got the Islanders, which have been a real big surprise this year, against the dead last Vancouver Canucks. I think they're still winless this calendar year, even though we're over 2 weeks into the 2026 calendar year. Moving on to Tuesday, January 20th, where we have the Senators at Blue Jackets. Again, the Senators kind of going for that, hopeful McKenna draft pick. Same thing with the Blue Jackets. Good luck to both of them. And then we got the Rangers, which have been absolute dog shit, going up into Los Angeles that night at 10 p.m. Eastern. I think it's 7 p.m. Pacific, if I'm not mistaken, for your couple games on Tuesday night. Wednesday, the 21st, we got the Red Wings and the Maple Leafs, 2 of the original 6. 2 fun teams to watch. Again, let's see if Austin Matthews continues to show up like he has these past couple games. Let's see if the Red Wings stay red hot. Moving on to Thursday, the 22nd, we got the Sabres and the Canadiens, 2 young hot teams, 2 in the midst of a pretty good start to the 2026 year. Again, another fun game to watch there, so obviously be able to tune in at 7 p.m. Eastern. We got the Penguins and Oilers, 87 versus 97. Let's see if Leon is still in or not. Let's see if Leon comes back in time for this game or not. Let's see if Malkin's still healthy for this game or not. Friday, the 23rd, we got the Lightning, we got the Blackhawks. Get ready for a blowout because Tampa's hot, Chicago's not. Then we got, another game that night. Mitch Marner's return to Toronto, where the Golden Knights are in Toronto, 7 p.m. Eastern. Obviously, we saw how Vegas came back and whooped Toronto in their first matchup this season in Vegas. Moving on to Saturday, January 24th, we got the Sabres, we got the Islanders, a couple younger first-pick defensemen going up in Owen Power and Rasmus Dahlin versus Matthew Schaefer. And then we got the Caps and the Oilers to round out that night, round out the calendar week, 10 p.m. Eastern in Edmonton. Now bumping over, I'm going to try something a little bit different here. I know that the PWHL has been something we covered in the main podcast. I'd like to at least start doing it here. I doubt that I'm going to be able to get the guys to start covering as much now, but there's only one way to find out. Now, first game on the docket, again, here it's going to be starting here shortly after I upload this episode, or around when I upload this episode. But one of the takeover games is going to be. I'm sorry. It's going to be Montreal in New York, in Washington D.C., playing at the Capital One Arena where the Capitals normally play. Moving down, we got Montreal, Minnesota. Minnesota, obviously, back-to-back Walter Cup champions out there. They're always a fun squad to watch. Kendall Goins, I'm sorry, I can't say her last name, but Kendall Goins made what? Moving on. Now, obviously, one of the top prominent players in the league, willing to haul her team into play. And then we got, what else? Toronto, one of the original six, versus one of the two newest in Vancouver, playing in Pacific Coliseum in Vancouver on Thursday, January 22nd. Skipping ahead, I'm going to say this is the last game. Sunday, January 25th, the two expansion teams, Vancouver, Seattle, a part of the another part of the takeover tour at Ball Arena in Denver, where the Colorado Avalanche play. They've always been fun to watch, regardless of where they play. Those ladies, I swear, are badass. Absolute badass there. Like, they are some of the most fun games to watch. Hands down. And I know they upload, or they stream, at least one free game on their YouTube channel for people to be able to watch. So I recommend you going over, watching one game, and seeing for yourself. Otherwise, that's going to wrap up for Dropping the Buck here. Again, thanks to my friends at Pins and Aces for sponsoring this video today. I highly recommend you checking them out. More info to come about more of our other sponsors and my other friends out there. And until next time, peace.